Hey friends, Chris Brogan here. So today we're talking about something called Neuro Energizer, and I've got to be honest, it totally surprised me. I went into this thing a huge skeptic.
This is a question I've been wrestling with a lot. Why is it that some people just get it? They seem sharper, more creative, they solve problems like it's nothing. Meanwhile, the rest of us feel like we're just grinding away, trying to keep our heads above water. It's really frustrating, right? So my search for some kind of edge led me down this rabbit hole, and I stumbled onto this wild claim. It's for a product called Neuro Energizer, and it says you can unlock Einstein-level genius in just 7 seconds a day. My first thought, no way, absolutely not.
Yeah, my BS detector was screaming. I mean, come on, 7 seconds a day for an Einstein-level brain? It just screams marketing hype. But, and this is the thing, I'm always looking for even a small advantage, so I couldn't ignore it. I had to see what was behind the curtain. Okay, so let's get into the why behind this thing. And the story here is, it's genuinely wild. It actually all goes back to Albert Einstein's brain and what happened to it after he passed away. It's a true and very strange story. So when researchers studied his brain, they found something fascinating. It wasn't any bigger than a normal brain. It was just wired differently. And the key was this thing right here, the corpus callosum. You can think of it like a superhighway or a bridge between the logical left side of your brain and the creative right side. And this is where it gets really cool. A typical brain, like mine, has a standard bridge, but Einstein's, his was unusually thick and well-developed. It was like a super-powered connection. This meant his logical and creative sides could merge almost effortlessly, which is how he could run those incredible thought experiments in his head. So this guy, Dr. Orson McCoy, he connected the dots. He knew Einstein played the violin every single day. And he had a theory. What if that musical practice is what physically strengthened that genius bridge? So he asked, can we get the same effect without, learning the violin? His answer was to create this audio track. It uses something called brain wave entrainment, basically using specific sounds to nudge your brain into a more creative state and hopefully strengthen that connection over time. Okay, so that's the theory, and it's pretty fascinating stuff, but the million-dollar question is, does it actually do anything? So I put my own skepticism aside and decided to give it a real shot. All right, I have to be super clear about this. This is not like a shot of espresso. I didn't listen to it once and bam, become a genius. There were no fireworks, no aha moment. The first few times, honestly, it felt like absolutely nothing was happening. The effects are way, way more subtle. But then, after a few days, I started noticing little things, like I'd realize I'd been working on a single task for an hour without getting sidetracked. Or that 3 p.m. brain fog, it just wasn't as heavy. It felt like it cleared out faster. And ideas just started connecting a little more naturally without me having to force it. And it wasn't just about work stuff either. I noticed that the little daily stresses, they just didn't seem to hit as hard. They felt a little lighter. And when it came time to be creative, it was easier to get started. That flow state, that feeling of being totally in the zone, it just felt closer, more accessible. Honestly, this is the best way I can describe the feeling. It's like someone very gently tuned an old radio inside my head. The signal just started coming through cleaner. It wasn't about making the signal louder. It was about getting rid of the static so I could hear my own thoughts more clearly. So, what's actually in the box? Or, the digital box? Let's break down what you actually get if you decide to give this a try. It's super, super simple. The core of it is just this, a 7-second audio track. You get instant access to it, so you can download it right away. It works with any headphones, whatever you've got, and you can use it anytime. There's no crazy routine. You just hit play. You also get these 3 bonus guides thrown in: the Brain Fuel, Habits of High Achievers, and the Brain Optimizer. They're little digital books with tips to kind of support what the audio track is doing. Nice little extras. And the price? It's $39. And that's it. A one-time payment. I was really happy to see there are no monthly subscriptions, no hidden fees. You buy it once, you own it, period. Okay, and this right here, this was the absolute deal sealer for me. 60 days. You get a 60-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. This just takes all the risk off the table. If you try it and feel like it does nothing for you, you just get your money back. Simple as that. All right, so let's wrap this up.
After digging into the science and actually trying it myself, what's the final verdict? It all comes down to this one question, right? Is it actually worth your time and money? Let me be totally blunt. Is it a scam? From my experience, no. But is it going to make you the next Einstein? Almost certainly not. Let's keep our expectations grounded in reality here. But here's who I do think this is for. If you're someone who just wants to sharpen your thinking a bit, if you want to boost your creative flow, if you're tired of that mental fatigue, or if you just want to improve your focus, then yeah, for you, this is absolutely worth taking a look at. And that's really the big idea here. This isn't about some magic pill. It's about getting a small, consistent edge. I mean, in a world that demands we're constantly on, constantly mentally agile, even a tiny advantage can make a massive difference in everything you do. So I'll just leave you with this question to think about. If your thinking was just a little clearer, your focus a little stronger, what could that small mental edge really change for you? Thanks for hanging out with me for this one.